audio is on, so we're actually going to get this recorded properly. Perfect. I don't have to look at that anymore. And let us begin. So, when last we left our heroes, our party had made their way, defeating the Cog of Blood, opening up each of those 5 wardrobes and slaying the many sort of horrible creatures that poured out of the many realms of realm space itself by the will of a Sararak to assault you. After defeating all of them, the gate with those 5 bloodstones above it lit up and opened to the passages further north. Our party took a short or long rest, I can't recall. I think it might have been a shorty? I think it was a shorty. Before descending the steps into the rotted chamber, the rotted hall. After some investigation, you discovered that there was definitely a spell of wearing materials down, maybe even flesh, you're not quite sure, as only Fiora, the magical creature, had gone through thus far to no effect. But after some experimentation, you found that some of the orc weapons left behind from the Cog of Blood turned immediately to rust and dust as they entered into the chamber. And after a little bit of arcana searching, you found that there had to be a key sort of component holding this spell together, this large of a space, and you identified it as that ivory ring in the sort of skull bull head mounted on the door to that vast, crazy chain chamber with the portals on the far up and far down. Alexandria and Lucanu stepped through a dimension door gate summoned by Alexandria into that chamber to relieve that bull skull of that ivory ring. And upon that happening, the unfortunate event as a portal opened underneath them 200 feet, and flying out was a swarm of these metallic looking square creatures with rings, and one creature with that's sort of much more massive than the other in a starfish shape, in a massive decahedron shield sort of around it, floating through. And upon reaching the other side, finding no other passage back whence they came, these creatures of Mechanus that you have encountered before turned on the one living thing, or 2 rather living things left in this chamber out of frustration being trapped here. It seems as though a Sararak has utilized these poor creatures more than once, and not in your favor. Alexandria and Lucanu are in great danger, but as the bowstrings were drawn against them, Alexandria jumped up and grasped the ivory ring and ripped it from the jaws of that bull skull with incredible strength, mind you. Alexandria lifts. She must, and has it now in her palm as a rain of arrows inevitably comes their way. I think we need to roll initiative as we enter in. So I'm going to bring us to our map, and I'm going to change our music.
Oh wow! I didn't roll sub 10.
Initiative.
Well, I go first.
Whoever needs to roll again for your inspiration. Or sorry, not inspiration, your abilities.
I'm all set.
Lucanu?
I rolled.
Yeah, you got a crit, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
So it should be a 22. I'll just change it to that. I'm about to change it on your character sheet. Okay.
How does Edwin have a 33?
Because Edwin has a spell on him that casts every morning that gives him a plus 1d8, because I need to go first for some of my abilities.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
hell.
He also has a way to give himself advantage, too, right?
Yeah, I happened to roll a crit on my first roll, so I didn't roll another one.
Also, I also have advantage, but I already crit, so I'm not going to bother.
Okay. Let's see what these guys get. Okay. And this. All right. That order is favorable. You want the quadrones going before the petrodrone. Absolutely. Well, The first to act will be Edwin. Edwin,
Okay.
there is a bit of a difficulty here that you should be a bit of a thing that you should be aware of. This is an 8-foot tall passage. All of the creatures in here have flown up, so there's a good chance that you've seen them fly up, but you see none of them right now. There is no way for you to know that they are about to attack Alexandria and Lucanu, other than perhaps their body language or anything they may have shouted thus far. But you have, even if you can see tokens right now over here, note that they are all out of your vision.
Out of sight.
Yes.
Okay.
They're all at the very least 30 feet up.
Do they look panicked?
I think Lucanu and Alexandria both are very aware of their situation, so I'll leave that up to you guys. What kind of body language you think you're projecting to the party?
Fuck!
Yes.
So, they're panicked. So I will rush forward, I guess, since you pulled the ring out already, right?
I have the ring in my hand.
Okay.
Supposedly, the trap is disabled.
Supposedly, I believe in our wizards. They are smarter than me.
Perfect. Edwin, what were you concentrating on?
Classic
Can I ask, or can we
mistake.
remove this?
Oh, we're gonna remove that. That was from last token. Last one. I forgot to remove it.
Okay. Boop.
Alright, so I guess I will move. That's 10. And then I got 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can move.
Okay. You step out over the sort of rubbish of this hall, these sort of terrible depiction of these melting faces sort of around you, these people in agony, and that's the carvings on the wall, and all of your gear stays intact.
Okay.
You seem unaffected.
I believed in my wizards, and they said that would work. How far are they away?
No more
Right,
blood on my hands.
Yeah, the party,
We'll
they are
use-
45, they're both 45 feet away.
Alright, I'm gonna use my my action to summon my divine circle. Like always.
Okay, shing! The sort of dark light comes forth.
Yep. And then I will do my standard I need to help my friends maneuver of casting. Oh, we long rested, right?
Short.
We short rested.
I think it was short.
Okay.
I don't believe it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was a short.
Okay. Then I just did defend on. Yeah, that is what I'm showing spells wise too. I couldn't remember what we did 2 weeks ago. Then I will cast my spiritual weapon at a. We'll do a level 4 because it'll be more useful because it's taking me a minute to get there.
Yeah, where would you like this guy? Here, you have control.
Yeah, I'm just remembering how far out I can cast that.
60 feet?
60. Yep, 60. So I will. I can't see them, but I just want it out.
Okay.
Actually, I'm changing my mind on that. I'm not gonna cast that. I'm gonna
Okay.
instead cast my.
Put it over here in case.
Yeah, I will cast it next turn. I just can't see them, so it's pointless to
I have it
cast that one.
saved.
So I am instead going to cast my other circle spell. So I'm gonna cast my spiritual guardians.
Okay. And
Which?
one of those have been a bonus, and one is spiritual action then?
Oh wait, I already used my action. Never mind.
Yeah,
So
you-
spiritual weapon because I've got spirit weapon.
Okay.
Action. Then yeah, I'm gonna say place it. If you can bring it back in, I'm gonna say place it in front of.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that is an amazing divinity at bonus action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say place it here.
Okay.
And hope I can see something next turn.
Okay. It is Lucanu's turn. Lucanu, you see they were sort of spinning around in sort of a frustrated moment right after they entered in, and they've all sort of stopped. That sort of chorus of zeros and ones echoing through the channel have finally come to a sort of perfect synchronization. All of them seeming to have one goal right now in this moment, being commanded by their sort of spinning starfish entity that seems to be larger and in charge of them, and that is to destroy you, presumably, the cause of their frustration of not being able to leave.
Fantastic.
All of the small box-shaped ones have drawn their bows back and pulled them out. You have many pointed arrows in your direction. And a tiny little opening, very, very small, about 1 inch opening, is sort of opening inside of the shield around the starfish one.
Oh god. I could cast shield on myself, shield of faith on myself.
It's up to you what you want to do. This room is very dangerous.
As a bonus action, I will use shield of faith, which will up my AC to 2.
Okay.
So I have 20 armor right now. And I will bark at her. We must leave now.
Okay.
And can I use my action to push her out of the exit?
To make a shove action, you could move Alexandria 5 feet. That would just put her through the threshold, so she would still be in the door. Still potential of her getting hurt. She will not be. You will not be able to throw her 15 feet down the hall. No. But you could shove her out of the room, which could give her some cover. That would.
I shove her out of the room.
Could grapple her and then drag her.
Ooh, I could.
Yeah.
I grab her.
Let me. Oh, you could. Yeah, that is probably the best thing that you could do, honestly. Yeah, you make a grapple against Alexandria. Alexandria, do you choose to resist?
I need to ask a question first.
Yes.
One that I should be aware of. I just don't remember. What is the dimensions of this room again?
The dimensions of this room are very complicated, but I will give them to you as a 40-foot diameter room. So that's a 20-foot radius. One.
Right.
You are on a platform that is 200 feet above a massive portal. So 200 feet down, massive storm arcane portal of death. And then 15 feet up is another balcony on the other side that you can't quite see the top of. And then above you is 200 more feet of area, 200 feet up to another one of those terrible portals. There are 2 chains in the center. One is going up and one is going down. The one that is closest to you is going down, and the one that's further away from you is going up. And there is a gear 100 feet down from where you are that seems to be holding the chains together, like taut where they are as they move, like a mechanism.
Right. Okay. All right. I guess I am whisked away.
Okay. You give away to the grapple.
Actually, no, she's gonna contest it.
Okay, make a strength contest between the two of you. Both of you roll a strength athletics. Alexander, you can choose a strength athletics or a dexterity acrobatics. It is your choice as the defender. Lucano, it has to be athletics for you.
Okay. Okay. Really?
Alexander does not let you get near her. You attempt to grab her, to pull her from this room, and she pushes you back. She's quite strong. Lucano.
I have a +9. So
She is tough, man.
Quite strong.
She is quite strong. Alexander does not allow you to manhandle her, and that is your action. You still have your own movement, Lucano, if you want to use it however you want.
She raises an eyebrow and goes, fine.
I will not be carried.
Alright, so...
Gets band cover right there.
Okay, 5 feet right there.
Yep.
Taking cover. That'll give you an extra 2 AC from any attacks of creatures in this room, okay?
Okay.
Okay. It is the...
But wait a minute. Were you gonna put me behind the wall, or were you gonna run me out of the room?
I was gonna put you behind the wall.
Oh well, that's fine. Go ahead, do that. I accept.
Okay. We will go back a step, and since it's just right there and the turn hasn't started, yeah, if you want to pull Alexandria behind the wall for some extra armor class, absolutely. Alexandria, you are grappled. Your speed is currently 0.
Sounds good.
And Lucanu, that's your turn.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You choose to release me from the grapple, right?
Not sure how that works. I think it just has to be a free action on her turn to release you from the grapple. I guess at the end of the turn you can choose to. Let me just look at grapple really quick. I'm betting you anything. Grapple says nothing about release.
I won't contest it.
Yeah, I'm guessing if you don't contest it, Alexandria would still have to use let me see, grapple rules for monsters.
Being let go, you would think it would be fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight anything on this. You just get let go. It's not a big deal. It's too silly to dive into grapple rules and see what something that seems like that mundane is hard to do. Pulling your friends around should be something you can do in one turn. All right, it is the Quadrone's turns. You both have cover in this room, but there is a hail of arrows coming down at you. So note that you both have +2 armor class to what your normal armor class is. Alexandria, what's your AC with that?
13.
13, okay. With the +2. Okay, you don't have mage armor up right now?
Actually...
Because you have a mage armor symbol on your character.
Yes, I do have mage armor, so it's slightly different.
15,
Hold on.
Right?
Yeah, it would be 15.
So you have a natural 15 right now, and Lucanu, you are at 22?
I got that shield, or I would have forgotten.
Also, I have just to be safe, I have divine.
A reaction. Save your reactions for when things happen.
I have divine allegiance, where if you're in 5 feet of me, which you are, any damage that you take as my reaction, I take the damage myself.
When you choose when to use your reactions, hold those for when you want to use them. Also,
you can't be frightened.
It is a hail of arrows coming at you guys. There are a lot of them. Each of these gets 4.
What?
Yes, each of them gets 4. So
we have cover. We have cover.
Really, really glad I decided to let you move me over here.
4 each. I
there are 9.
I thought
36 attacks.
Listen, my character is not.
36.
It's not a coward. We
will be 18 for each of you. So let's just do it that way. They're not going to move in any intricate way at the moment. It is just going to be 18 attacks to both of you right now. All of these do have the ability to hit you, but you will just have that AC. So let's do it. Let's start with Alexandria. 18 shots your way.
Watch this, 0 hits.
That hits.
Unless.
So I'm waiting. Any reactions?
Shield?
Yes, I'm going to cast shield on myself.
So you have 20 armor class.
Yes.
Okay. So that does not hit you. So that's 2. 16 to go. Nope. Okay, that is going to hit you for 5 piercing.
Okay. All right. That's
not supposed to add 1 each roll, you know.
I know I did. Any reactions from that 5 points of damage?
When a creature within 5 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to take the damage yourself instead. I guess I could hypothetically cast it.
I wouldn't worry about it right now. I've got
I'm not gonna
65 HP.
Yeah.
Go ahead and apply 5 points of damage, Alexandria, as we continue. This has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have temporary HP, so let me get rid of that first.
Perfect. 6, 7, 8. So that 8 is going to hit you for 4.
Okay.
All right. 9 is going to hit you for 7.
Good lord.
How's that temp HP?
Well, it's gone.
Okay.
Obviously, it was only 10.
All right, here comes 10. Number
Good
10.
morning, Lord.
Where's Lathander when you need him?
Number
Yeah.
10 is no good.
Lathander!
Number 11 will hit you for 3.
These little fuckers. Are we done yet?
Nope. That was number 11. So number 12 will hit you for 5.
How much damage have you taken so far?
14.
Are you ready for the next one?
Tell me when.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just here.
13's no hit. 14 will hit you for 5.
Okay.
15 is no hit. 16 is no hit. 17 is no hit. 18 will hit you for 5.
Well, they're splitting damage. You're halfway done.
These things are cheating, obviously.
That's a lot of hits for.
All right, yeah. You guys just see from a distance, just see just all these arrows start pouring down into this area. A couple of just immediately puncturing into Alexandria. Lucanu may have a similar situation quite shortly here, but within a few seconds. But there are definitely arrows sticking out of Alexandria in multiple places. Lucanu, you have 18 coming your way. 22 is the target number for you.
Yes.
Okay, I will count them as I go, as I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 gets through. Number 10 gets through for 10 damage. 11, 12, 13. That one's getting through for 4, so you're up to 14. That was the 14th roll, right? Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You took a total of 14 points of damage, Lucanu.
All right.
As
She
arrows
just-
fly down at you.
She just stands there and just just holds up her sword.
So they have each time these arrows hit, they're just some of them scatter into the hall. The ones that don't hit you, some of them bounce back and go into that 200-foot abyss, and some of them are just scattered on the balcony before you. This just absolute rain of hell comes down. Now that is over, that is all the actions of my quadrones. So War, it's your turn.
Okay, so movement 40 feet to here. I am going to. Those things are still high up in the air, right?
There is no way for you to see them. No, the lowest down one is 35 feet, and you're looking through an 8-foot hole. So
Okay.
I think you need to be at least here to see one.
Yeah.
And those
All
will
right.
be the ones.
I
in the
will
back.
use my action to dash then, and come up to here.
You can see the ones in the back. I would say it would be these 3 from that square that you're at. You can see these.
Okay. And then I'm gonna summon my Echo on the other side of Alexandria.
Okay.
Flopping that down here. And that is a bonus action. That is my turn.
Okay. That is your turn. Victor, it is your turn.
Yep.
Fireball.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet, right next to Edwin. And I don't. Shit, there are a couple things I could do here. What I'm gonna do is. I am going to raise my hand, and 3 circles are going to appear. And War is going to be covered in haste.
Okay. War is hasted. There is a symbol for that. Yeah, we immediately see so this blur as the magic takes hold of War, and he is obviously moving faster than normal.
All right, War, you know what to do. And that's the end of my turn, right there.
Okay.
I'm concentrating on that.
Go ahead and place a concentration on yourself. Thank you. Alexandria, is your turn. The Fiora token is out. Should we remove it or leave her out? Do we need her?
let's leave her out.
Let's leave her out for now. She goes after you if you want to do anything with her. Help action is always good.
There is an extra war token out as well.
I'm going to get rid of the extra war token.
Oh, whoops. That was under me.
What would you like to do, Alexandria? And where is Fiora? We didn't really give her... I think she's been perched on war, right? Isn't that where she last was?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just going to put her near war.
I think she hopped down the stairs was why, but
Yeah,
Anyway.
we'll just say that that's the last, like, position she was commanded to hold. What would you like to do, Alexandria? These arrows have come down. A lot of them are sticking out of you. They're still in good shape, but...
So, I just want to share what my plan was before I realized it was a 200-foot room. I was going to summon
400
Bigby's
up and
hand,
down, yeah.
and I was going to Super Smash Brothers punch that big starfish bastard into the death portal. But I would have to succeed at that 3 rounds in a row.
Oh,
to
because you
push
gotta
him all
go
the way
really
down.
far up, yeah.
well,
Yeah.
up
You
is
just
closer
fireball
than
the room.
down.
I
I was
mean,
gonna
yeah,
fireball
that
them
is the
next one,
plan, is to fireball the fucking room. That, or... Yeah, that just does seem like the simplest approach. I
Do
am
a level
going to
6 fireball.
How dare you steal my thunder? Well, I was gonna do a level 5 fireball, but now I don't want to. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to live. So, yeah, level 5 fireball.
Okay, they are within close enough to each other that there's no way that you can't catch them all. So yeah, give me that roll as your fireball soars into the room, ready to bloom.
Yeah. So let's see how many d6 is that.
Will that hit the echo?
10d6.
It doesn't
35
have
feet up.
to.
I think they're fine.
It doesn't have to at all. She can do it above. Like yeah, the lowest one is 35 feet up. So yeah, Alexander can position it to only affect them. Okay, what's our DC?
DC is 15 because I'm a baby caster.
Okay, I've got 9 rolls here for dex saves. So we're going to start. I'm going to start counterclockwise, or clockwise rather, starting from this one right here. So let's do that. 9 rolls, and then I'll do the I'll do this one last in the middle.
Clockwise on the clocks.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very nice. With these numbers, half is 18.
So 1, 3, and 4.
Yep, 1, 3, and 4 are our ones
Successes.
that are successes. So let me get that really quick.
Good. So the big guy didn't save.
I haven't done the
have
big guy yet.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Oh, man, they're all
After the
still up.
blast goes off, those outside see multiple of these things rain down, smoking
Never mind.
into dust. They begin to disintegrate as they fall.
I feel like I may have wasted a spell.
And now I need to roll for that. Let me just check something really quick. Yeah. I need to roll for that.
This is like the mother brain fight from Metroid. We're literally in the mother brain hallway right now.
Oh, it failed. Okay, the blast ruptures at the top of the closer to the top of this cylindrical chamber, Alexander. You see them soar down, and as the smoke clears, this one is still standing, but its shield seems to have definitely taken the brunt of that damage. It's being cracked in places.
Awesome.
but most of the foes in this room are no more, it would seem. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm gonna stay here where there's cover.
Okay. Pentadrone's turn.
Oh, I get HP. Oh no,
Do you get HP?
they're creatures, right? They're not constructs.
They are.
What is a
constructs.
construct,
They are
really?
constructs, so, yeah,
No.
that would be nothing. It specifies, yeah, no soul yummies for.
Listen,
for...
I misread it. It doesn't say that at all. I assumed that because I'm a DM and I think I know things, but I don't. I just made a mistake. It's clearly I get HP off of these.
Oh, then drop in chat then.
Yeah, yeah.
All
How
right.
about that?
The starfish-shaped one inside of the decahedron floats down. Meanwhile, just sort of spinning around, and it goes all the way down, level with the balcony.
Guys,
And
Guys?
it's gonna go right
it's charging its laser, guys.
here. Yeah, it's gonna go right back.
No, no.
And that little opening that you saw making its way open, Lucanu, it's right at its center, and it begins to spin faster and faster. And as it does, a sort of wave of psychonic energy just ruptures from it and fills the hallway 30 feet out. I need everybody in the hallway. Other than, let me check something really quick. Everybody in the hallway. That would be, yeah, Lucanu, War, and Alexandria. And I guess Fiera, too, in this situation as well. I don't know if this affects the Echo.
Yeah.
Okay, the Echo as well. I need you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
You all get +3.
All right, keep that in mind.
Oh, good.
Yes. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, I'll take that from you. Boop. Say yes.
Let it go. Turn away. Slam the door.
Okay.
That's 16 plus 6. So
Can we-
that is it.
Awesome. 16 plus 6, that's 20. It's a
Enough.
large number. Can we roll for Fiera and the Echo really quick for me?
Oh, yep. Oh, sure.
They get +3 as well.
Are they within 10? Is it 10 feet?
I mean, if this is doing
yes,
doing
yes.
damage, it's not gonna matter for Fiera.
Let's just see.
Okay.
Good save there. Let's see, Fiera. Poor Fiera. Only Fiera. You all are able to resist this sort of psychonic energy that comes out that you start to see form some kind of gas, and then you begin to smell like a poison in the air of some kind, but it doesn't seem to take effect on any of you. You either choke or spit it out, a little couple tears in the eye, but unfortunately for Fiera, she sort of drops off War's shell and just sort of to the ground, still as a statue. She's paralyzed.
Mm.
I thought you were gonna say petrified. I was like, no way.
Oh, well, that would be
Oh,
so
that would-
fucking...
Not again, no.
Oh, it wouldn't be that bad. She is a magical creature.
I poof her.
Yeah, where is paralyzed? I never have that on here. It's one of them. Let me see here. No, it's what the heck? Is it this? There it is. Boop. She's paralyzed. That's its turn. Edwin, it's your turn. Easy visual. There is this decahedron shielded starfish construct monstrosity that just released a horrible wave of poisonous gas on your party.
And that poisonous gas came out 30 feet?
30
right?
feet, yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to move to here.
Just out of range. Perfect.
And then my bonus action, I'll move this out and hit it.
Okay, it does have a fly speed.
It doesn't have anything. It can move a amount of distance. It just exists in space. with those. It's
I just
not.
want to make
it's
sure it
not
flies. I've
creature.
never actually looked up that up.
It just sort of hovers wherever.
Yeah, I know. I'm just curious. It's spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon, because that's always how I thought of it, but I don't think I've ever actually read it for how it can do floating spectral weapon within range. When you cast a spell on hit, bonus extra turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat an attack against it. From his shoes, clerics doesn't specify, so I think that's fine.
Yeah. It just has to be within a amount of feet of meat. That's what matters.
Sure. Floats out.
Alright. So it is gonna wing and hit. It's gonna hit, right? No, it's not. So it misses, I'm guessing, at 10.
A 10 is going to miss, yes.
Okay, and then I am going to need a DC 17 Wisdom save for it.
Let me see here. That's interesting. I don't think Mr. Perkins expected.
Get the gun out, Egwin.
Or perhaps he did. I need to just read something really quick. Because I actually don't think... who are you targeting with that?
The Pentadrone.
I do not think the pentagram is targetable, but let me see.
Why
Not
would it be targetable?
It's got a shield.
It would be considered not within line of sight, so it actually... Let me find the passage.
Why is it not within line of sight?
I will read it to you. I will read it to you. Let me find it. This thing it has on it is very powerful. Not very powerful, but it's
Annoying.
It is annoying. Okay. Okay, it has total cover against all attacks originating outside of the vehicle. So I do not think it can be targeted.
What the fuck?
I believe total cover,
Yeah.
it specifies no... If I look up cover... combat cover... Oh, of course it's broken right here. Cover... I believe total cover... Cannot be targeted directly by an attack or spell.
Gotta AoE the shit out of it then.
Spells can reach it in an area effect, but a target has total cover if it is completely concealed by an obstacle. It is completely concealed by an obstacle. So it is not targetable.
Alright, would I know that?
Up to you. Do you think that you wouldn't and you would have gone for the spell?
I don't know.
You can make an intelligence roll based on your character if you don't think you can make a decision.
Let's
Give yourself a flat DC. You can do 10.
Alright, let's just see. That is a...
Alright. I'm
then
guessing.
why not?
Okay. Then
Now
that
everyone
is-
else knows, though.
Yeah, and the action it is just a Toll the Dead, right? Is what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you go to strike at it, and your spell doesn't connect. It's sort of separated from the weave. And yeah, it is obvious that Edwin's spell did not work on the Pentadrone. Knowledge gained. Anything else you like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, at the end of your turn, you're gaining temporary hit points.
I am. Actually, let me look at my temporary. Yeah, I'll roll just in case.
1d6 plus 8.
Yeah. It's not as good as what I have. We're good.
I still want a party of all clerics.
Lucanu, it is your turn.
All right. If I were to move, hypothetically speaking, if I were to move here, I still could not attack. Melee. I could not melee this thing.
Unless you have reach. It is
No.
it is technically, though I think with it's technically 5 feet away from the ledge.
It is 5 feet away from the ledge, so I could attack it.
No. There's a square between you and the ledge. It is 10 feet
Oh,
away from the ledge.
okay. I jump in.
You could try.
No.
There's 2 chains to grab on.
How many points of damage has Alexandria taken?
Quite a few. 24.
24. Lucanu sees that you are wounded, and she is going to touch your shoulder, and she is going to channel Lay on Hands. 24 points of healing into you.
Okay.
I have 26 left. That is an action.
Okay.
As that is an ability. Does that count as an ability, or is that a spell?
Did you spend a spell slot, and was it a spell?
You have a pool of healing power that can restore 50 HP per long rest. As an
Not a
action, you
spell.
can touch a creature to restore any number of remaining HP in the pool.
I would
So
say
is it
it's
a
not a spell? So you
Okay.
can use a bonus action spell right now if you wanted.
a bonus action spell?
Yeah, you used an
That's
action.
an
Your action's
action.
gone.
Okay. Yes, that does count as an action. Bonus action. That's an action. No, I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. It is the Quadrone's turns. What looks like
add
war.
some temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, Lucanu, you can roll temporary hit points, 1d6 plus
6
8
plus 8.
Okay.
at the end of your turn.
Okay. 9 HP.
Does my
It's so
do my Quadrones get that?
Only if I let them.
That's true. All right. The Echo is out, so I think the Echo is going to take some arrows
I'm at
here.
full HP
For
again.
it has 18 AC.
It's
Okay,
temp HP,
understood.
not real
so here
HP.
comes
Yeah, I
have
know.
12. Oh, no, wait, yeah, 12. Yep, 4 times 3. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will hit.
That will kill the Echo.
Okay. There are still 7 left. We will do 3 to Lucanu and 3 to Alexandria, and I'll roll for the last one. Alexandria 1, Lucanu 2. Okay, Lucanu gets 4. Okay, sweet. All right. So 4 coming towards Lucanu.
Do it. 22 8 armor.
Okay. None of those hit. Alexandria back to 15 armor class after the shield was already spent, correct? Your turn came back around.
Sure. Unless you want to just let it stick around.
So you're at 15 AC, and that'll be 3 shots your way.
Yeah.
1 for 8.
Haha.
Miss.
Haha.
Okay. Good.
And
Uh-huh.
miss. Alright. A little bit of possibly. Let's these guys fell, so I actually can just clear up some of my
Like when
space.
you're ready to take this seriously, Hedrons.
Okay. And I think they're all just gonna do this. And then it is War's turn, because I did just lose my initiative for those guys. They got, where were they? They were 18, but they were above War. That's right. Okay, War.
So I can't see any of the little dudes.
Let me see. Quick. No. Yeah, they just have a lot of cover. They'd be hard to hit from where you're standing. You can see these
Okay.
ones here. Just like
Well-
very, very barely, I think.
I will summon the Echo again as a... Wait. Yeah, I think I need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna summon the Echo 15 feet away from me.
Okay.
5, 10, 15 or something like that. And then he can move up to 15, so there, if you said I can see
They
both.
are, so you can see them. They are both 10 squares up. So 5, 10. So maybe you
Oh, okay.
can't.
Yeah,
It's
if I
really
can't,
hard
then
for
I'll
me to
just do this.
perceive.
All good,
Yeah.
yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Yeah, yeah.
50 feet up through an 8-foot
Yeah.
passage.
I can get to a total. Well, I guess I can get to a total of 45 feet up, but I can't see that far, I think.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go
For this?
up to that guy, and I'm going to try to hit the shield, I guess.
That's all that's in front of you. It seems to be behind it. Yeah, the spinning begins to stop, and you see the eyes sort of forming around the different starfish tendrils, and they all just sort of immediately have this angry, like, curved look to them.
Yep.
Angry curved look.
They have the plankton, like where it's like a V.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack. Wait, can I reckless attack if I'm not raging?
I don't know.
I believe so.
I will do that.
You also are hasted.
Yep. So, reckless attack, hitting the shield of that thing,
Okay.
at least. So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alrighty. 17 points of damage,
Split
8 of
that
which
up
is
for me.
fire. 7 slashing, 2 from a dueling style, so 9 slashing, and then 8 fire.
So 9 slashing. Okay, cool.
Yep.
8 fire. Magical attack?
Correct.
Yeah, you go to strike against it, and it almost seems like the magical properties of the piercing portion of your blade did not have as much of an effect. The fire was quite effective, but this creature has resistance to all slashing damage. Slashing damage did you use?
Yeah.
Yeah, resistance to slashing damage, regardless of magic.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? More strikes.
Second attack, yeah, so it would have been 7 slashing and 5 fire.
Okay, 7 slashing and 5 fire. With that strike, you shatter the decahedron.
Ooh.
As the
Oh,
pieces burst away and fall to the sides, the pentadrone falls with it. And in the minute, we've always used the hardcore fall rules. 500 feet the second you fall, it plunges and just hits that sort of smoke, and you just the sort of arcane storm below, and just disappears beneath its purple waves.
You sent it home.
You hear a terrible screech from it as it spins like a fan the whole way down. Does not have a flying speed.
Oof.
What?
Its vehicle did. So yeah, that's gone. Technically, let me undo that. I need to save that for XP purposes. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Well, let's see. I summoned that. I moved it. I have a hasted action, but I don't know if I can move out here and then chuck stuff at things, maybe?
There is no way you're getting any of those javelins back if you do that, though.
That is true. I do think I'm gonna step out here, though.
Okay.
Oh, I get +2 to my AC because of haste, right? Is
Yes,
that
you
correct?
do. Yep.
Okay, so I'm at 22 as well. Okay.
Turn?
That will end my turn.
Victor, is your turn. You are still concentrating on the haste spell you just cast on War. You were halfway down the hall. There have been arrows
Okay.
that many foes have been defeated thus far. You've just seen the pentadrone be pretty much just fall out of sight after War's Echo attacked it and shattered the shield.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement and scoot up 30.
You don't see any more enemies, but War, it definitely would tell you his body language that there are more in the room further up.
Okay. I'm not going to step in and turn into a pincushion.
Why not? It's fun.
No, I'll let you handle that one. I guess I'm just gonna hold here until I see stuff come in range. I'm not gonna hold a spell because I don't want to burn it.
Okay.
In my turn.
Can I hold a cantrip?
Well, I could.
And
That takes concentration.
It does,
Yeah,
and I don't want to
break
drop
it.
mine.
Break it.
So, because then War's boned for all next round. So, probably not. I think we're good. We're
okay,
done.
that's turn, Victor. Alexandria, it is your turn. Arrows
thanks.
still sort of poking out of your flesh. You've taken some pain. There's some blood. But it does seem to... Oh, Lucano just healed you. So, like,
Yes.
some of those arrows have fallen out. Those wounds have sore, but not bleeding.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, all things considered. I'm going to... I'm gonna unsummon Fiera. Just gonna
Okay.
let that be a thing, because I feel bad. She's kind of sitting there paralyzed.
Yeah, she's just on the ground.
Then what I'm going to do is... Got sight on these two guys. Refresh my memory, Edwin. Hold the Dead, how effective was that?
I missed because he was in total cover.
Right.
That was a big guy.
Okay, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on one of the little ones.
Which one?
Uh,
Necrotic, it probably
the,
works.
the left 0.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 4.
Alright, so that is...
Everything should take the full 12s, so.
Whew, hoo, hoo, hoo. It falls in a necrotic burst of energy and just turns to ash before even meeting the portal
Hey,
below.
sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna hold my position next to the beef.
Okay, Edwin, it's your turn.
Alright, I guess I will weave my way through to here.
Okay. Oh, Alexandria, temp HP at the end of your turn if you want it. 1d6 plus 8.
Yeah.
Same for you, War.
Well,
Yeah,
War already had too much.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
Candles
so-
in the background.
nice. And then I will repeat. How far up are these guys?
These are 50 feet up.
Oh, they're 50 feet up. Okay, then I will.
Toll the Dead reach that far?
Oh, total dead 60.
Okay, we're
Um,
good.
I am
like,
going
pretty
to
sure
also toll the dead. I was seeing how far, if they were within range of my.
Yeah.
Ranged weapon.
It's 10 squares, 50 feet up.
Yeah. So I will also toll the dead with my clapless hammer.
Okay, another wisdom save from one of them. 2.
So 16 for theirs, and
In
plus
a
3.
similar burst
so
of
19.
necrotic, perhaps colored a little bit differently. The magic definitely unique between Edwin and Alexandria, but the burst does the same effect.
There's no color with Edwin's. It's pure sound.
Just pure
just shimmering in
sound,
the air.
and we just see sort of the mechanics just haywire as the necrotic energy takes hold, and it falls to dust, similar to Alexandria's target. Anything else on your turn?
I will have this drift up 20 feet.
Okay, yeah. We'll give it 20 feet, so that's 4 squares.
Yeah.
End of turn.
Yeah, that's end my turn.
Action, bonus action, everything. Lucanu, it's your turn. Only one foe remains 50 feet above the balcony.
Her guard doesn't relax, but she remains vigilant, ready to protect anybody. War, I believe our wizard friend has this.
Okay, no actions from Lucanu.
No.
Roll a d6.
Okay.
See if you get a larger temp HP.
If it get larger than 9, might as well.
Okay.
That's true. Anyway, but up.
Am I
Alright.
standing next to a solid wall?
Yeah, you are.
I got a 3, so that's just, I get
Oh.
The quad drone moves
2 more HP.
this direction over here to the back wall as it fires 4 shots down. It's 4 enemies below. War. No hit. Ping, Alexandria. 20
Fuck.
for 4 piercing.
Alright,
Arrow
I'll,
does manage to
Ancestor Protector. Or...
reaction for
I have
ancestral
mana.
protector.
I have
Yeah, yeah.
temporary.
Oh, you have
can-
temporary.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold
Some
on
of the
to it.
temporary is ripped into, and 1 for Edwin, no hit, and 1 for Lucanu, no hit. The arrows, just a few now, raining down from this one last loyal servant of Lord Mechanus, and
Actually, hold on.
to mostly no avail. It is
Spirit
worse.
Shield will reduces damage, so it'll keep your temp HP up. And there's nothing else I was gonna do with it, so
Yeah, it's just a free reaction.
Then it does
Yep.
nothing. Though, so Alexander, you can keep the full temp HP that you got before. But it is your turn, War. One pest remains. Pew, pew, pew. In swarms, dangerous, but one alone is about as pathetic as the one that fell out of the door, the wardrobe.
Alrighty. I
That was
am
a
going
monodrone,
to
right?
using the spider climb, run around the side and up towards it. You said it's still 50 above?
It's still 50 feet above, right here.
Okay.
yeah.
You're
So-
hasted. You have double movement. Remember.
Oh, or
Oh,
that.
you can easily reach it with double movement.
Yeah,
It's
I was gonna
definitely
go.
within 80 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna go 40 to there, but I can go up, and then I'm gonna resummon the echo as well, and then I'm just gonna.
All right, you fucking run up the wall.
Yep.
Amazing. Yeah. Your echo can reach as well, or you just resummon it?
I resummoned it with my bonus action. So.
It's flying, technically, correct?
Yeah, it floats.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
climbing. Perfect. You are around it, and we are.
I swung for 12.
12 is not going to hit. It nimbly sort of dodges out of the way, dropping one of its wings.
23.
Oh, that makes contact.
So 9 slashing, 4 fire.
You strike it, and your blade meets metal. The mechanisms pang and twine, and it soars down, its wings broken, and it turns to ash, just like the others before it even hits the portal.
All right.
And there are no more foes in this room to assail you.
Then I will run back down to there.
Wow.
I am
You should
uncomfortable
glance at
above
the
that.
upper platform first, War.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
While I was up there, see
Check the
that.
platform out. Yeah, you walk over right in there.
Sure,
Yeah, I'm closer to that one than I am to that one.
You really are.
So you saw the platform. How to show this without showing everything in the world?
I mean, I was gonna move there, so I could.
You know what?
just-
It looks just like the platform.
Okay.
But if you're going there, yeah, from where you are, if you're going right there, I'll put you there.
Unless there's something dangerous.
No, it just looks like a flat platform, but there does seem to be a small passage at the back of it, or going further in towards the west. It is a small, like one of those crawlways, like the ones that you have to go in to get back into that secret space that nobody knows about. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
So yeah, it does seem to just be like a crawlway portal. 1 second, let me just do something really quick because it's fun. Okay. Leads into it's very, very small. If you have your light with you, it does seem to open into a chamber beyond, but you don't have much vision in the room.
There's a chamber beyond a crawlway. Victor, I'm secure if you want to drop the haste now.
Right. And it did.
Run for 6 seconds.
For 6 seconds.
You feel everything slow around you, and just like waking up way too late in the day. Let's get some XP going for y'all, so we have that done in behind us. Numbers of enemies defeated were 10. Okay, cool. Number of characters were 5. You guys are still considered level 9 because Edwin is still level 9. So everybody receives 450
I feel like that can't be a huge
XP.
amount.
450 XP.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
If we lived, they'll totally could have died there.
could've been-
Yeah. I was very nervous with Alexandria going first and being the only one in the room. Or not Alexandria going first and being the only one in the room, because that's a lot of attacks at one person. Good
Imagine
thing
if you had
we're
rode lower initiative. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was dreading. I was like, that'll do it.
So, there is no more threat to you. All you can explore without any danger, at least perceivably right now. There is no danger. Unless, of course, you trip and fall. Then there's a lot of danger.
Well, if anybody wanted to assassinate anyone, this would be the room.
Oh, indeed. A swift death meant to anyone who would drop that 200 feet to inevitable doom. Perhaps a chance to catch that gear halfway down and maybe even the ledge when pushed, depending on the scenario, but it is a very deadly drop.
Yes, would be a shame if there was a double agent in the party.
Oh, we already got rid of the double agent, didn't you? Not that I would know as Edwin.
Alexandra, did you want to send Fiera down this?
I'll need like 15 minutes to bring her back.
You just poofed her. Poofing her doesn't.
Yeah, she didn't take damage, so she didn't completely get unsummoned. right?
Oh, you know what? That's true. So
You're saying wait a minute or 10, depending on how long she's paralyzed.
fair.
Or
I mean,
Fury.
yeah.
She shows up and she's still.
Oh, yeah.
Voldemort takes 1 point of damage.
No!
God damn it.
Well, I'm pretty familiar with all this, so I guess I'll bring her up to where War is.
Okay. Let me put her up there.
And then fly down this very dangerous looking corridor.
Okay. I will give you a description.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
I need to whisper Kyle, not Alexandria.
You
I'll
there.
I'll whisper your horse.
Soft man, are you still there? I cannot see you. I will touch. I will touch Victor's face.
I can hear you, but I can't understand you. Don't stop
Ah,
Stop.
there you are. There you are.
touching.
And the sounds of Fiera's wings can be heard until they are no more. Seems to have gone beyond into the chamber.
Mm-hmm. 10-foot diameter globe. Huh. Carving of a tall, headless humanoid decorates the walls of the room. I'm just gonna relay this information to everybody.
Okay.
Um.
You can describe it
So
however you
it'll-
would.
Okay. It appears this chamber contains a bronze apparatus centered on a hinged arm. It slowly seems to be rotating within the arm. Slowly rotating within the arm is a 10-foot diameter globe decorated by a topographical map of landforms and oceans. Oh, this is totally the map room for the world. Concentric rings of brass constrain the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. One of these spheres has sharp points and appears sun-like. I imagine that's the sun. Carvings of tall, headless humanoids decorate the walls of the room.
I don't like that room.
Seems
It was good until that last line.
right. I was thinking the same.
I have her perch on the globe.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
A dexterity check since this is. Let me be correct in moving now. It's slowly rotating. No, she can land on the globe.
Okay.
She lands. Her
She gets
talons
dunked
hit
by an
the-
iron bar. Yeah.
It's
Are
real.
these normal headless dudes, or are they like alien-looking bodied?
Humanoid.
Okay.
Or some representation thereof.
Well, would there really be anything to gain from looking in there? If it is a map.
It's something. It
Are
must
there
serve
any
a
other-
function.
Are there any other exits?
No. It's a dead end.
Yeah, for your passive perception, it's just it's a solid, just normal room. Normal as it can be with this thing in the center and its walls, but
And headless dudes around it. Yeah. Hmm.
I suppose we could explore the gas chamber below. We don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, I feel like that's more trappy than anything else.
Gas chamber. Do you mean the storm going on?
No, the stairwell in the hallway that was trapped.
Right.
It goes down
Right.
to like a room that's got a bunch of gas in it for some reason.
Additional chamber. Right. Well, I feel like that was there to encourage us to duck in a panic. Didn't you say that the stairs were slippery or shiny or something?
I don't recall that detail.
I go look at the stairs.
yes, you look. The stairs seem to just not right where you're standing, but just a few feet down. There seems to be a green smoke that's just growing and growing until it becomes too thick to see the bottom of the stairs itself. You smell soup.
Oh no.
There's soup down here. Maybe this is pea soup.
I'm pretty sure it's not soup. If it's bright green and it's floating up the stairs.
What mythical creature makes soup?
Oh, I wonder which one.
Ah, the Jabberwocky, but for soup.
Right.
Elementals?
Soup elementals.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, soup element.
I can hold my breath for a while.
It is
We need
true, or we have a familiar we can use, or
I could have her fly through again.
can't you prestidigitation the mist away or something?
Not
Does anyone-
really.
No wind, no nothing.
It's not quite how that works.
I'm gonna swap with my echo back over.
Okay.
Well, this is the only down we've seen so far.
This is true.
Everywhere else has been a dead end. And this might be the other kind of dead end, but that's okay. We're adventurers.
Well, War said he could hold his breath. I suppose we'd get the longest look.
Oh, I need to remember that I have that. Okay, need to remember to use that more often.
Is Fiora staying in this room, perched on this Alexandria for now?
Unless we need her, I think, yeah, that will be the place I want to keep her.
Okay, that's where she'll be.
I step out of the way for War.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that too.
Oh, I'm going down.
And then I watch down at where War is going.
High fives as you go.
From everyone but Lucanu, who's off being sulky in the corner.
Ah, Solkanu.
Solkanu.
Yes.
Deep breath, which as a turtle I can hold for an hour.
Okay, and you take a deep breath, War, and you descend into the green fog. Cool. War will disappear from the visions of those who stand at the top of the stair, as the smoke seems to completely enshroud him. One moment. War,
How-
screen change for you?
Yep.
How long do we give him before we go in?
Well, I'm gonna keep contact with him.
He can't open his mouth to speak to you.
Do we
I don't
want
know if
this
you
to
need to
be?
message, do you?
Do we want this to be read out, or do we want it to be secreted to War? How do we want to go about War's? Because this is a little bit different than sending a familiar forward. This is somebody actually going forward.
I'm good for secret. Yeah, until he wants to share.
Do we want to do that, Jacob? I'll ask you about that.
Sure.
Okay. This is what you see. Oh, you're no longer in that room, so the thunder is gone. And the music is different for War, so I'm going to change it.
I'm gonna Google a word real quick, just to make sure it's what I think it is. Can I see up at all?
You can see up, yes. Can you see anything further up? And no, the architecture of the room, as described to you, would not allow you to see everything from your vantage point.
Okay.
Can turtles even see up?
Can you look up past your? I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go here and walk up the wall.
Okay. You see. Let me just temporarily move this. This.
Is the smoke too thick or whatever?
And
The haze.
just no, you still see through the smoke here. But I have another descriptor for you. because you see the other side as well.
Alrighty. I am gonna switch places with my Echo back to the group.
Okay. I'm going to put you back here, and then I'm going to move you back here with the rest of the group. And let's place you back here. The war. So we see the shadow of War dissipate to form War himself.
He'll take a deep breath and then say, okay, so there's a big room, some weird stuff in the middle, spinning wheel, an iron cage. There are galleries, like balconies above, with wooden doors that have symbols that are matching our keys.
Right, did the mist hurt you?
I didn't breathe in at all, so it didn't seem to. I was walking through a little bit of that, Ed, right?
Yeah, you were walking through it. Didn't seem to harm your flesh or burn or anything like that. You didn't breathe, so no idea how that works.
Did you see anything that looked like something would shut it off or vent the room?
It was coming from a cauldron.
Was there anyone attached to the cauldron?
Ed, I saw tokens. I don't know if those were part of the description.
You saw tokens.
Yeah. Like Roll20 tokens that may or may not have been on not the DM layer.
Oh.
No,
But-
those are not part of the description.
Okay.
But there were, you know what? Yeah, no. You did see something in the mist.
Okay.
You're not sure what. Tiny figures.
Yeah, I saw a few small things walking around in the mist or something moving. There were 3 rocking chairs also. Some haberdashery.
Interesting.
So, should we send somebody to test if the mist is breathable poisonous, and then have me have restoration ready?
I mean, I'm probably not the one to send for that too.
Are you capable of reversing whatever that is?
Well, pending.
Well,
Well,
I have a way to test that. I could switch with my Echo, wait a second, take a deep breath, and switch back. And if my
Well, I
Echo
was saying
disappears,
on the
you gotta
stairs
go in and
where we
get
can
me.
just pull someone out.
Is it coming up the stairs? The mist?
It's sort of climbing its way up, but it never reaches the threshold of this floor.
So if we wanted to test it, we could be on the stairs within sight.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely smoke on the stairs if you want to climb it further down.
crawl down and
Breathe in some of that soup air.
Well, I'll replace my Echo here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go down here and take a breath.
You breathe in, and yeah, you smell the hottest flavored soup. It definitely has. There's a broth boiling down here somewhere. Definitely some kind of protein, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is.
it's human. It's
But
humans.
there's a tinge of some odd flavors. There's a bit of a rubber like that on like a boot, and burnt hair.
There it is.
The weirdest smelling soup.
But there's a sweetness to it that's there.
They're supposed to take the boots off before they put it in.
Mm.
Reminds me of the lizard folk that I used to spend time.
Oh yes, it does. That fills your nostrils, and you're just like, oh okay. Now I've had this meal before.
Okay, so we're probably good.
Or you don't feel any adverse effects, just the odd sensations and the memories coming back to you of this smell.
Yeah, we're probably okay. I am gonna keep my breath held the next time, though, as we're in there, so if you're talking, I might not be talking.
Okay. Well, I walk down.
Okay, Edwin in the front is walking down. Is anyone joining Edwin, or is Edwin going alone?
Take a deep breath and walk with me.
All right, we're right behind Edwin. Anybody else coming down?
I want to at least get a look, because Edwin is good at taking a look at things.
All right, Lucanu. Alexandria, I know Victor stepped away, but Alexandria, are you staying up here and waiting for your friends, or are you going with them?
I actually need to step away from the computer right now.
Okay.
So I will be. Yeah, I wish everybody luck.
Okay, yeah.
I got a dip. Sorry.
All good. All right. So we have 3 descending until Victor manages to return. And we can continue our way down. All right. This. And this is our order currently. All right. It is 9 o'clock. Let's take a 5-minute break here. Give Victor a chance to come back, and then we will keep going from there. I just don't want him to not get the description of this.
And hopefully Kyle feels better in a few minutes as well.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully as well. We'll put Victor in the back.
Before Josh comes back, I want the running gag with Lucanu's interest in Victor to be, in truth, Zal has an infatuation with Victor, and Lucanu being the wingman that she is.
Do you control? I don't know if you control Zal. I don't know if Zal has an infatuation with Victor or not.
It was love at first sight.
Perhaps it's something Lucanu wants to try and make happen here. That's absolutely something. Yeah, we could dig into. Sure, but let's take that 5-minute break and we'll come right back. Heck on. Nobody's dead.
I'm great.
We're all
I'm
still
great.
alive.
Good.
So, as you guys descend these stairs, there's been a music shift. If you don't turn music on, turn it on for at least 5 seconds and listen to the creepy tune I got going. Green smoke billows out from a bronze cauldron in the middle of this 20-foot-high vaulted hall. Barely visible through the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches heaped with haberdashery, a spinning wheel, and a rusty iron cage containing a lone prisoner. Galleries, or balconies rather, balconies, call them, stand 10 feet above the floor to either side of the room.
Ooh.
Galleries is the word that I
Galleries,
looked up
okay.
to make
Galleries
sure I
is the
was
right word.
doing the right
Well,
one.
then it is the okay. Then it would be galleries.
Did you think gallows?
No,
Okay.
I was thinking like my head jumped to art galleries, so I was like, oh, some like hallway up there. So I don't know. But
As you enter into the room, the many of your footsteps being heard, Edwin, you take your first couple steps into the chamber and feel solid stone floor beneath your feet. The mist sort of pushing up, almost like frosting on a cake being pushed out of the way as you take a step into this chamber. As you do, something odd happens. 3 tiny figures waddle towards you through the smoky haze. A straw doll with rusty pins sticking to its body. A faceless child molded from clay. And a stuffed monkey with the lower body of a unicycle. The straw doll looks up at you and says,
"You need to run away! The Sewn sisters! They'll be back any moment now!"
and this is what they look like.
What the fuck?
As they gather around you.
What?
Do you need
In
help?
front of you.
I need an adult.
Ask if they need help.
Yeah, one second.
That is so creepy.
Okay. Yeah, they say,
"I don't think you're strong enough to help us."
still the straw, the straw one speaking, the others just sort of sitting on the side. The monkey goes to speak, and straw just literally, or stuffing puffs out of its mouth. It, opens its mouth, and stuffing just fills its throat. And the clay one, with no face, seems to just be trying to draw a mouth on its jaw with no.
I step forward and try and draw a mouth on the clay one.
Yeah, you go to draw a mouth on the clay one, and immediately you hear,
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
I had eyes too.
Oh,
he looks around immediately, able to see, and then
Are they googly?
holds
Facing opposite directions.
holds the other one, and it just says,
straw bundle, I can talk, I can see. Clay, no face, you can see, I can hear you. If only we could help Jojo.
and they get close to him.
Oh, but you're in danger, more danger than us.
Don't worry, my friends are very strong.
The Sewn sisters, they're far too powerful. You must run. I was a child once. Look at me now. Look what they did to me. Clayface too, and Jojo.
Well, we're big, strong adventurers. We're here to deal with the Sewn sisters.
Your armor looks familiar. Are you from Waterdeep?
Yes, I'm a guard.
I'm
Parents
from
probably told you to
Waterdeep
go approach
too.
guards.
What ward are you from?
I don't remember the wards of Waterdeep. off the
North
top of my
Ward,
head.
Sea Ward, Castle Ward, Trades Ward, Dock Ward.
Probably not Sea or Dock.
Probably Castle.
Castle.
You must know the Open Lord then.
Oh yes, she's the one who sent me here.
Oh,
He looks over and says,
you were sent by Lady Silvermane.
Yes, to deal with all of the trouble that's happening here.
tugs and just looks at him like he's finally having eyes to express towards Straw Bundle, and he just goes,
Well, if you are strong, maybe we can help you then. This place is dangerous. All of it.
What are the doors up here?
yeah, he looks over. One moment.
Wonder if we'll see Brolin down here.
I mean, that cage has a prisoner in it.
It has
that hasn't
someone
been
in it.
described yet.
Has someone in it. Mm-hmm.
Those
I expect the
open.
monkey to be Brolin.
If it's Brolin, I'm gonna shit myself.
Those open the keyholes. It's how they get to the nursery.
Nursery.
What do they keep in the nursery?
Something bad.
The soulmonger, perhaps?
An atropole?
You see Straw Bundle put his hands on his head.
Bad words.
Seems
What?
like it.
What does it look like?
Well, I don't want to say.
Oh, it's okay then.
Yeah, you pat him.
Mhm.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I assist? Because I was part of the conversation.
Sure. This is to calm the child down, as it seems
Advantage.
to upset him.
Go get it. Oh, shit.
I did badly.
That's okay.
So, yeah,
I'm
persuasion
not
here.
Frisha.
These children are pretty tormented. It's it's hard to give any form of real comfort. As JoJo immediately just goes and puffs out, tries to speak again, and just sort of like shakes his head.
I'm going to walk up the wall again.
Ward, be careful.
And then look around to see which doors have which symbols.
All right, this door has a triangle.
Can I see the far door?
It seems to be. You see that there's a door, but you can't get much details. It's very foggy back there. It does seem
Okay.
to be a door. Not from where you are. I'm bad with shapes, so let me get these right. I believe this is, yeah, I got it. Hexagon, pentagon, triangle, square, octagon. Where are Lucanu and Victor during this? Are you guys staying on the stairs?
Victor has not entered the room yet. I think he's kind of watching and waiting to see. As War makes his rounds, definitely keeping an eye out for anything. Where is the cage with the person in it?
Right here.
Yeah, in front of me.
Is it suspended in the air, or is it
It's on the
just?
ground.
Can I see in it from here?
No, mist sort of covers it. There's a form inside, but details would need to be closer.
Okay, seems a little trappy. I will not be touching it.
When do you
But-
think the sisters will return?
Sorry, you're asking key questions that I have to actually read answers for and get them correct.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Just give me 1 second.
Ask him more. Ask him more.
Uh, um, yeah, they. You ask them when the hangs will return, and Straw Bundle or No Face will respond and just say,
They come in and out from mist, it would seem. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. They're always watching, at least it feels that way. They're gone now, but I don't know when they could come back. Anytime, really. That's why
How
it's
long have
dangerous.
they been gone?
They look at each other. A few hours, maybe.
Okay.
Do they usually stay gone for long?
They stay around for a while, and then when they go, it varies. Sometimes they're gone for just a little while. Sometimes they're gone for a long time. They usually stick around here for quite a while, either to, torture us, asking us to do terrible, terrible things, or they torture that one there, asking them questions. It answers in a crippled voice about a turtle man and a wizard, a beard, and a bit of a. But it looked like you, really.
I step past and look in the cage, I guess.
yeah, you look in the cage, Edwin, and there is there's a pile of cloth, sort of pulled over a humanoid figure, all the way sort of over the head. The cloth itself is bloodied and soiled, and there are a pair of almost, I would say, like from the light reflecting off War's axe, like silvered eyes looking back your way. Feminine.
Who are you?
Yeah. Ask, who are you? And as it's sort of just looking at you through the eyes, gosh, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Do inspiration.
Yeah. That'll be fine. I'm not that
7.
worried.
It seems to just retract back to the corner of the cage it wasn't away from you. Just you see feet bare and some of the toes broken and bloodied sort of pull it back and sort of retreating into the cloth.
You said
We'll
humanoid?
come back to that.
You saw feet and eyes. That's what Edwin saw.
War's gonna kind of walk up there and take a look as well.
All right. You step up to take a look. Where are you? Just right up on the cage?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the head of the figure turns towards you and pauses. And the cloth comes out. You see vibrant, well, once vibrant, not much anymore, red hair flowing down the head of an elven woman. You see Delphine. She looks damaged, broken. Parts of her face are tortured and cut. Her body in places malformed. And she slowly rises up like seeing an angel, tears in her eyes, and reaches out in the cage. War!
He's looking for any way to get the cage open.
There is a locked padlock on the front of the cage. A door that would swing open if it was opened.
Move aside, little one. What? Who is this?
Delphine.
Delphine.
You hear sobs come from the cage as the name is sort of echoed out.
My name. It is Valving. It is.
The Kanu has never met Valpine.
It's immediately these sort of hands on you through the cage. Wherever you go, she's following you.
Is she your friend? Is she close to you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I told them everything. Everything. They tortured me. I'm sorry.
She just tears running down her face.
Can Lucano rip off the bars of this cage?
And they are pure metal,
Before
but if you could try.
can Victor make an insight check?
To do what?
Do I know if that's really her?
Make an insight check.
The elf in the bag?
To
Oh my
to answer Lucano,
kill you.
to answer
18.
Lucano, War will say she died.
She died.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I don't know if she's your comrade. Yeah, I'm gonna roll on yield
This-
athletics check.
Wait. Something it's not right here.
There's nothing right. I can't talk to you. Wah, 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 wah.
Je-
Move out of the way of the children,
Waiting
give them
gestures
a-
are pretty obvious, though.
That's fair.
Or if you open that cage, I do not know what will happen. We saw her die.
How did you come back here?
Looks and says, I remember her fighting. You were fighting, all of you. I couldn't do anything. I just... The beholder. I saw it, and then everything went dark. I remember you holding me. And then I woke up here.
I don't understand.
I forgot who I was, but I remembered all of you.
Speaks out.
Ilian. Ilian, it's me. I'm
Was-
sorry.
Gonna look back at Victor.
Victor, I'm sorry, Victor.
He backs up 5 feet, just totally just dumbstruck.
She yeah, she falls to her knees
I betrayed you, I'm sorry.
and she's just crying.
War, are we going to help this woman?
We have to. I just
Fine.
don't know how.
I rip
Oh.
off the door to the cage.
Till reach out, grab your hand, and say, I don't know if that's gonna help.
Ripping off the cage door so she can get out.
This place is usually pretty cruel about its traps.
That's fair. I touch her hand. I grab her hand.
Yeah. She looks up at you. Has Lucano met Ralphie?
No.
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 Valpine was dead before Lucano.
She's a very giant,
You're
strange.
right, because the mirror.
She
You're right.
She pulls her hand back. I don't know your face.
You can trust me. Oh, she speaks. Does she speak Omnuan?
She does.
Duffy did, yeah.
She did. Yeah, she read the tablet.
Yeah, she does.
Holy shit!
And,
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, she pulls back and says, "Trust no one. No one who is
Please.
not someone I knew before."
Please, it will heal you. But I must be able to touch you.
And she just recoils back and seems to just be covering her head with her hands in shame and fear of newcomers.
At least he can speak my language. And I'm gonna roll an athletics check.
You know her? So you are the ones!
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is a plot.
An athletics check for what? I never asked for one.
I'm just. Oh, can I try to break the cage?
Break the cage.
Haven't we told you not to try to do that like 3 times?
Yeah, but I don't. I'm a maverick. No.
You gonna go against the party's wishes and break this cage? Push war out of the way?
No, I'm not gonna push war out of the way.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, because I got a set of things here that I could do.
Victor, can you see if this cage
Oh.
is enchanted?
Can't you warp?
Right. Give me 10 minutes.
Can't you do your echo? Can't you swap?
With myself, but that's
Not with
it.
a person.
Something else. I know that's a touch.
She got the worst of what the hags had to give. It's lucky she was around, or else they would have picked on us more.
Before we open or do anything, I need to look at this cage.
Damn it, I don't have any spells.
I would like to. Victor would approach the cage and begin ritual casting Identify
Okay.
for 10 minutes to determine properties of this thing.
Little ones, do you understand me?
They sort of look to you like you're not sure, but Jojo looks at you like it understands and goes to speak, and stuffing once again fills his mouth.
Can I see what's wrong with his stuffing? Like, is it malfunction? Like, is it like a broken? Like,
Every time he talks, stuffing is just filling his mouth. I think it is a you're not sure. It seems as though a mouth was opened for him, but it didn't allow him to talk. It's just filled with stuffing.
I'm going to put 1 point of healing.
Magical healing?
Yeah.
All right. It does not affect constructs, I don't believe. So nothing happens.
I kneel down to talk to them after looking. I'm gonna first look in the soup cauldron and see. I'm guessing it looks absolutely horrid, and then I lean down and
There's
ask.
probably children in there.
And ask the children if do you know where a lid or something we can cover this with is?
Yeah, you see a greenish black brew filling the bronze cauldron. Yeah, one of the immediately straw bundle comes over. He says,
Yeah, it's on the floor over here.
and he just sort of waddles over to it and just sort of like puts his straw hands down in the mist, and there is indeed a lid.
Okay, I put a lid on the cauldron.
Yeah. After a minute, the smoke in the room begins to dissipate, but the bubbling can still be heard as the pan sort of moves. The top.
Is there fire underneath it?
There is.
I prestidigitation the fire. Oh, I don't have prestidigitation, do I? Let's see. Oh, I do. I prestidigitation the fire out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It goes calm and the bubbling stops.
Okay. Now that this place is slightly more pleasant.
That clears things up. Oh, yes, I can see a lot better now.
Can I tell if these poor things are cursed?
How would you do that?
Can I?
Just looking at them? Yes, obviously they're cursed. They say that they were children, and now they are this.
I could try to remove curse one of them.
That might just kill them.
Could kill them
I mean,
potentially.
what's the I mean, oh well, the soulmonger. Yeah, no, actually, that wouldn't be a good idea right now.
Okay.
Please don't do anything that'll kill us.
I'm not going to kill you. Don't worry.
We're not gonna let the mean lady kill you.
I'm not a mean.
Lucano
Not a mean
understands
lady.
nothing of the children and what they say.
I wish I could speak languages.
Also, don't know common, so you don't know that I just called you the mean lady.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew languages. I was once a very literate person in my time.
Oh,
War's
So-
gonna look around for a key.
Okay, yeah, you're looking around for a key for the lock. Okay, yeah, go and make a perception check. Lucano, you are speaking in a foreign, quite a foreign language. No Face speaks up, and just says,
oh, if she can't speak, Jojo can help her.
and
How can Jojo help her?
and it says,
Show him, Jojo.
and Jojo rolls up to you, Lucano, and puts his hands up, like pick me up kind of thing.
I pick him up.
I'm
Okay.
going to use one of my inspiration.
Okay, to search for a key, absolutely.
I cast guidance on you.
Yeah, you have guidance as well.
Add a D4.
I should really just be looking because
Oh, hey!
Oh shit!
Lucano, you feel as you pick Jojo up, and he looks in your eyes. His eyes flash green with some kind of fey magic, and you feel yourself imbued with a charm. This charm.
Oh,
A 17 war reveals no key. Not in this chamber. But if you are searching this chamber thoroughly, you are going to see something. And it's this door that I'm going to have to describe to you. Or, Lucanu, do you understand the charm you have received?
I don't see a charm.
I whispered to Lucanu. Ooh, I whispered the wrong. I need to whisper Dustin. I whispered the NPC Lucanu.
Okay.
All right. And let me know if you understand.
Oh my god! Can you all understand me?
Lucano speaks perfect common.
Yeah.
By the 9 hells,
See,
you're all incompetent.
Jojo can help her.
Oh, thank you,
Jojo.
Thank you,
I think that might have been a bad plan.
thank you, Jojo. And my apologies, Edwin. Was it? You are very capable. You are a strong and noble warrior, and you have my respect.
Jojo clings to you. He's holding you.
I will put Jojo in the most securest part of my armor.
Okay. It's just a monkey head poofing out. So as you investigate this room more, you do hear Lucanu's voice ring out, not in the Cheltenham language you're used to speaking, the Omnuan language, but in the common tongue. It would seem Jojo has broken the language barrier for Lucanu. But before that even happens, I think, you see this.
That's
This-
not ominous.
At the back of the room, you see a 12-foot high, 10-foot wide door made of green stone. Its surface is carved with grinning goblin skeletons. A belt of smooth stone spans the door at a height of 4 feet, set with 5 gold symbols in a row: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Each symbol is engraved and a recessed, circular, golden seal.
How many of those keys did you have? I saw us pick up one.
I believe we have all of them between
Okay.
us.
You have the keys? The keys open the door, but you don't want to go in there.
I think we have to.
What do these other doors lead to?
They're challenges, trials, securities, to keep the door safe. The sisters get the keys, and then they open the door and go into the nursery where dark things are.
Have you seen the challenges? Do you know what they are?
No, we were not allowed.
Well, I'm glad that you could help us, though. You made the room not smoky.
And he says, always ready to help a member of the Water Davian nobility.
These poor.
Oh, I'm no noble.
things.
I'm just a guardsman.
I will do everything in my power to make sure that whatever foul magic has affected you to be lifted.
You're gonna turn us back?
I will try.
Oh, that would be nice.
I
Edwin,
remember what rank I am. I have a rank. I just have to put it somewhere.
Edwin, was it? Are you proficient with the remove curse spell?
Yes, but I do not trust that will solve the problem here.
I agree.
Vic-
Perhaps
Go ahead.
in doing so would harm them further, or worse.
Yeah.
Victor, Valfine is just staring at you through her fingers.
Oh my god.
Tears still running down her face.
He is very hard for him to concentrate on this ritual.
By the time Moore searches the room with no key, and we discover Lucanu finally is able to breach the language barrier, your spell ends. It is a mundane iron cage with no magical attributes.
Is there a lock on it?
There is a padlock.
Okay. Well, I guess
Well,
I'll open it.
Wait, prefer not to damage or open this cage in any way.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know. Tiny man, you befuddle me.
You be quiet for a moment.
Valfine gets crawls to the edge of the cage.
You have to go. You can't stay here.
You need to come.
I don't know what I am anymore. They've broken me.
We can find someone to help.
No one can help what's coming.
What's coming?
They're breeding something in there. Something entirely evil.
Is it what we read about in the books?
It's worse.
I am going to reach into my pack and pull out the potion of diminution. And I'm going to hold it out to Valfine. Here, you need to drink this.
What is it?
Trust me, it will help you out. Out
Alright.
of this cage.
She pops the cork and drinks it, trusting someone that, well, she's known for quite a while.
So, for 1d4 hours, she gains the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell.
Okay,
Does she fit through the bars?
she does. Tiny, broken Valfine. Shorter than you remember. Deformed in places, beaten down and broken. Crawls out. Naked, with only a bloody towel blanket
Wait, come.
over her.
Come here. And I'm going to reach into my bag of holding. And I'm going to reach deeper and pull out the Chulton's traveler clothes out of Valfine's inventory
Okay.
and wrap her in them
Okay.
carefully and carry her.
You have tiny Velfie. You put her in your inventory. She weighs 5 pounds.
She requires healing.
We should. I can't go in there yet today.
I also can. It would be bad for me to risk something like that. You can try to heal her. I don't.
Yeah, I gently put a hand on tiny Valfine, and I will pump 20 points of healing.
You pump 20 points of healing. Some scrapes and bruises are mended, but deformities, the more permanent damage
Also,
that's been put on her is remaining.
Also, I can put in 5 to remove a disease or neutralize a
She
poison.
does not have a disease. She's deformed.
We should.
It needs
leave
a
the
more
path.
powerful hero than I am to fix that.
But yeah, spend those points.
There are spells that could fix
I did.
that, but I do not know them yet.
So are you going to run like I originally asked? Or are you going to stay and help us?
Well, we can't have any other children getting hurt like you did.
No.
Will you be brave and help us in all those little ways you can? Telling us things. Maybe you can do things that can help us like Jojo can.
Perhaps? What kind of help do you need?
I don't know yet. I don't know what you can do, even.
Right now, we should probably leave, get some rest, and tackle this tomorrow. If they're
Would you
gonna
like
be
to come
back
with us?
soon.
Just that way we can keep you safe. I can carry you. It will be fine.
Make another persuasion check.
I'm doing good at these.
16. And who's this towards? No Face or Straw Bundle?
Who's been talking to me mostly?
This is Straw Bundle.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I love
Then
these
probably
things.
Straw Bundle.
No, No Face.
All right. Yeah, you want to you take.
Well, I can help pick up No Face as well if he needs. You are very small.
You have to make another roll to convince No Face. Straw Bundle will go with you.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess I trust you.
Actually, no. No Face immediately trusts you. You're a member of the guard. I forgot. If you want to pick up both, you can.
I just want to get them out of here. I don't want them in here when the witches.
Okay, yeah, you just pick them up. You got it.
I am going to destroy these witches.
Okay. Then, are we gonna leave this room?
Yeah.
I cannot continue without recovering some resources.
We're going to leave. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, I'm quite excited, I am.
Yeah, you want to take the
I'm gonna show you
children
something really cool, and then
with you? Yeah.
I'm gonna go show him the crazy lightning pit.
Put Jojo in your inventory, Lucanu, and then Straw Bundle and No Face are in your inventory as well, Edwin.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys ascend. With some travelers in tow.
Did you forget a key? Is that why we're going back?
No, we want to rest up so when the witches come back, we can beat them up better.
That's a good idea. You see,
Yeah.
God members of Waterdeep are the best of their kind. I believe it.
And I go show them the cool pit because, well,
Because I-
obviously.
Because I have
Whoa!
because I have comprehend languages. Can I understand?
Everything.
Can I understand his?
No, you
Not a
can't.
language.
Not a language. That is the failure to speak a language.
Oh,
Your little monkey friend cannot talk.
I will
Alright,
keep you
well,
safe, Jojo.
I
I
am
will
going
kill the
to
sisters.
start making a bubble for us.
Where do we want to set up?
Do we want
Should
to?
we? Probably at the top of the stairs, just in case anything else comes through that portal.
I imagine your wizard friend will be pleased to see your comrade is alive.
Perhaps. This is where we took our short rest.
Yeah. Let's do top of the stairs where there isn't goo.
Yeah, no goo. I'll pass on that. Do we want to go near the portcullis back there? Out of
Well, the
around.
bubble is a circle, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tight fit.
I'll leave my echo up there to
so like here, I guess,
block
where
entrance.
we're standing. So like top of the stairs to Victor.
Yeah, that'll work.
Is Lucano coming?
Yes, of course. Had to switch tabs.
Okay, so our portal is about, or our bubble's about this big.
They're only 3x3s.
You're right. That big.
There we go.
All right, so we are resting. We are going for a full rest. What's our watch order?
I will be first watch.
I'll take the last watch.
I don't sleep. I can watch.
Eh,
Oh,
now that I think of it,
you'll
neither do
be
I.
our second set of eyes for all of the watches.
Okay.
And
We're
then
gonna help
I,
action on every single one. That would be amazing.
And then I guess I'll take one of the middle ones with, and Victor can take the other middle one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter which one is which.
The night goes without incident. You are able to complete a long rest. Any bots of roleplay during this? During this time, Valfine's potion, I think, will wane. And she will turn back to her normal size. Still naked, but wrapped in clothes that don't do... I mean, they're not on her, so they don't do a great job of covering her up.
I mean, she was like in Victor's arms, so he'd be awake at that point
Yeah.
and help
Yes.
clothe her. Yeah.
All right, yeah, and yeah, there is only, I think, just all of the situation that just happened. Valfine is exhausted. I think it's mostly you helping her than her helping herself.
Can she speak? Is she awake? Alert?
She is, but she's just exhausted. I think when she sees you, she opens her eyes and says, "It wasn't a dream."
No. I'm here.
You should have left me there.
No.
Victor,
What?
if her time was as skewed as mine when I was in that mirror, it might help to give her her journal.
The cage was mundane. There is nothing magical about it, but you
There's nothing mundane about this place. Time may pass differently.
save me your poetic pleasantries. I do not have her journal anymore. I return that to you, I believe. Do you have it?
Yeah. It is actually in the middle. Okay, there it is.
Oh.
I will hand that to her.
She
I set up
takes
a new bubble as soon as the bubble pops, so we have a bubble to put Valfine in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she takes the book and just puts her hands over it.
So familiar, yet so unfamiliar.
She pours open the pages.
It's like reading the passages of a stranger, but someone I met, I know so well.
What happened to you? How did you?
I told you what happened.
What-
We went into the chamber, the vault, the beholder. I couldn't move, and when I woke, I was there.
Do you remember anything before that?
Before that, no.
Perhaps you should finish your journal.
I will try.
No, you keep good notes.
I cannot promise you that I am who I say I am, but I can only tell you what I feel. These creatures are cruel.
And yeah, she'll go on reading the book. Page by page. She doesn't get all the way through it.
Victor will put his arm around her shoulders as she looks at it. Yeah.
Okay. Any other interactions during the night? The children do not sleep, as they said. They are up and about. They'll be quiet if asked. But if there's any questions for them, you can let me know, or we can just step into the next day.
Well, I gave them dice to play games with each other when people weren't paying attention to them.
Ooh, toys! They only gave us toys once in a while, and I don't even want to talk about it.
As he just starts rolling the dice, it just says,
This was all night. They had dice.
I got an 11! 11 is good, right? I'm pretty sure 8 is higher than 11.
I guess there would be a small
You don't know how to count, do you, straw bundle? Anyway, go.
there
What
would
do
be
you
a
mean?
small interaction between at least Lucanu and the party of like, well, at least for now that language barrier has been breached. It is a relief to talk to all of you without shifting multiple languages at once.
Definitely makes things easier.
Edwin, was it? You are a very powerful cleric. Tell me
You've
what.
obviously never been to a major city before, have you?
that's an insult, Lucano.
Are you-
You are
you
from
know-
the capital of Gaul.
I am from Omu itself, one of the largest cities to ever exist. What city from?
The jewel of the Sword Coast.
Never heard of it.
Never even heard of it. I'm sure the little dunghill is an acceptable city by now, but it would never surpass Omu in its day.
Edwin, did you say you were from Waterdeep then?
Oh yeah. You would have known that right away. He has a badge on his
Yeah.
breastplate.
Oh look, you have a police force. How quaint.
Did you,
You were the captain of the guard of Omo, by the way.
I was the captain of the guard of my city. We ran it like clockwork.
Would you say you outrank him? I'm sorry. I don't-
technically, in all things considered, I technically outrank you.
So you're the captain of the guard of a dead city.
Better than what was it? Deep water? It's deep underwater. It's an underwater city.
Would I
Not
know
in
how big?
many years.
Wait, what?
Very
What war?
How big is Omu compared to Waterdeep?
Oh, so Waterdeep is one of the largest cities known to the current civilizations that stand in the land. Omu is, I would say, I mean, Omu's pretty big, but I would say one district of Waterdeep would dwarf Omu, and it has.
Because I was looking up stuff for Waterdeep for myself. I have the wiki open. Waterdeep has 2 million people-ish.
Massive city. But I love this because Lucano is like, no, you think it's big, because Lucano's from a completely different time.
It's like,
I don't
And
know
it
what this
still had
city was.
1.3 when Omu still existed.
It still had a lot,
massive-
but word doesn't travel too far to
Yeah,
an
no.
isolated empire.
This is an. Oh God, is he a Trump supporter? I will make Schult great again. And she dons the red hat.
I'm sorry, Lucano, but I've seen both now, and Waterdeep is definitely bigger.
He hasn't seen
It's-
Omu in its day, though, Lucano.
You have not. You have not seen the city in its day, though. War. Trust me. This was.
What's great is
Just-
Lucano hasn't actually seen the surface, so she's imagining it's all destroyed, so like, your perspective would be completely different.
Yeah.
What? You saw a few pieces of rubble in a swamp? No, it was a beacon, a jewel, unlike any other.
I have seen.
Not to
one.
mention the grandiousness of the empire, the great highways that roamed Schult. It was an empire, not a mere city.
I did get to see it once
You did.
for a moment.
How so? What magic?
We told you about how we saw its fall.
Oh.
Right.
Yes, you said a god. It showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucano, you were there that day.
I was there. I saw the great monolith in the sky. I saw as each and every one of my men fell in an instant. I saw death itself.
We share that. Edwin, did you know a dwarven merchant by the name of Halgan at all?
Who is it? I'm so.
Halgan? There is like maybe a 1% chance if you want to roll for it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So you needed one.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
Nope.
Yo, wow, that's pretty good though.
A lot of people in Waterdeep, Edwin. A lot of people in Waterdeep.
I know a lot of nobility and a lot of very shady individuals. Not much in the middle.
You would've
I
had
also
a
know a lot of
roll.
nobility who are very shady individuals, but that's most of them, actually.
Man, Lucanu, if Lucanu survives to getting to Schult, she will have a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, Edwin, you remember, you probably recall I imagine, the investigation of the Castellanters into their demonic cult that was growing beneath the substreets of the North Ward. And yeah, sometimes the nobility, they go the wrong way. You know, it happens.
Please don't let these merchant princes rule like petty kings. If one sits on a throne, I will kill them.
you'll have more to worry
You
about.
realize there is no Chalton Empire anymore, right?
For now.
Discuss this.
For now. It can be reborn. I am very patient.
I believe in you.
Yes, and I believe in
I
your
whisper
little
to
deep.
No Face.
I believe in your little deep water town.
Victor, you hear Valfine whisper to you. It is good to hear voices that aren't cruel anymore.
No, I will show them cruel.
It's good to hear yours.
And
So-
she can't keep eye contact with you for long. What was that, War?
I hadn't said anything
Oh, you
yet.
didn't say anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Anything-
Victor's just like propping her up, like
Yeah.
making sure either she can read or is comfortable, through the night for sure. You said she's deformed. Does she still have her scar?
Yes.
Don't
That's-
we have that part though of her?
The scar is there. You're not sure what else. She hasn't grasped at it or anything.
Where we'll kind of sit down next to Valpine for a second and say, I know for some reason they were torturing you for information. There is no information that they could learn about me that I think will scare or change anything. Do not feel bad on my account.
And you don't even know me, so
She just sort of shaking her head, says, whatever you shared with me, War, they know. Anything that you've done up until that vault, anything you told me, anything I saw of you, they know it all. If that does not make you afraid, then you are braver than me. But it does not erase my betrayal.
If it doesn't erase it, then consider it forgiven.
Easy for you to say. I only knew so much of you. She turns to you, Victor, with eyes that are wide. There are others that I knew better. And eyes of warning. As that sinks in, everything. And as you make a face of, and you breathe out like that, the tears begin to well up in her eyes again.
Oh no, my mic.
I can hear you. At least I think.
It's,
I did
Do
lose-
not
Go ahead.
Do not worry. Everything you say. All of it. It would pose a problem.
is this something we should know about?
No. It would not help you. May make it worse. No. It was It's unfortunately given to the people that could. Kind of trails off, and he ponders the word everything
Everything.
for a long time, long moment. And he says, like his eyes like glass over, and he is just like, you could see like the gears in his head just turning.
Yeah, Valvine has shook. Victor.
Well, I guess we should kill them before they can tell you any of your secrets.
Right.
I mean, how bad can your secrets be?
There's a reason they're secrets. I'm sure you have your own.
Hmm. No, I'm a pretty great person.
I'm sure you are. I liked you better when I couldn't understand you.
That was a joke. She looks stone-faced. She's not a very jokey person.
He looks stone-faced. He is not in the joking mood.
No. As the conversation grows cold, the night comes to an end. Do we want to call it here, gentlemen, or would we like to push forward?
Kyle should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we should
This
do
is
this
pretty-
without
this is-
Alexandria.
This is pretty fucking huge.
We've already
Well,
pushed
we might
past
not
a
fight
little
the Sewn
bit.
sisters in
That's
that
what I'd
room.
want her for.
Okay, we will call it there.
I want to so bad. I want to keep going, but we can't.
Our next game will be later in the month, but we will get to it, and we should have everybody signed up for it. So we will do that then. Thank you here's my camera. Thank you over at YouTube for joining us for more Tomb of Annihilation. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and playing some D&D. Lots of interesting things happening in this session. Y'all are getting closer and closer to that in-person game. We will be on the edge of it soon, I think. Hopefully the basement will be done for that. That will be cool. All right, that's everything. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye!